Ladies and gentlemen, the next match has been co-promoted by the IWIW, who has helped brought this women's match which you're about to see together, and we thank you IWIW for their support. The next match is a ladies' match. About to make our way to the ring first, making our wrestling debut here in Scotland this evening from Ottawa, Canada, this is Portia Perez.
There you have the ring announcer's introduction for Portia Perez, who hardly needs an introduction. She is that well known around the world. She has wrestled in a lot of countries. This is a return for her to the UK, but her first visit to Scotland. Portia arrived here in Scotland yesterday from where she hails from, Ottawa, Canada. Let's watch as she makes her way to the ring.
Introducing our opponent, about to make her way to the ring, this is IWIWrestling.
There's local favorite Kaylee Ray coming to the ring to a huge amount of applause, maybe even a little more so after Portia's entrance. She didn't exactly gain any fans here. In fact, maybe she lost a few people who were trying to be her fans. She isn't exactly the biggest people person. If you follow her on Twitter, you will see that. But not being a people person isn't to her detriment here in the world of professional wrestling. It might just be the place for her to get some of that aggression she has out. We will see how Kaylee Ray does against more experienced Portia Perez as they get set to lock up here. It looked like a clean break to me from the elbow and collar tie-up, but Perez is telling the ref that Kaylee used a handful of hair. Eddie Roberts, the ref, doesn't look too convinced though. After showing her up a little, Kaylee uses a nice drop toe hold to take Portia Perez down. Portia rolls to the outside to regroup. Kaylee Ray has had enough of Portia's games and follows her to the outside. I have a feeling this is just what Portia is hoping for. Looks like Portia did have a plan and it backfired. Solid clothesline and then a drop kick gets Kaylee Ray the momentum going. A flying forearm by Kaylee in the corner. She hammer throws Portia across the ring and delivers a second flying forearm. And Kaylee Ray gets a 2 count after nailing Portia with a third forearm smash delivered from the second rope. Portia Perez is asking for a timeout. And making her own timeout, Portia grabs Kaylee by the tights and tosses her to the outside, rolling outside after her. There is no padding outside on that floor, and there's no padding along the edge of that ring there. So Portia has got to be pretty close to getting herself disqualified, and she'd be smart to get back in the ring, which is just what she's doing here. There's Portia getting a little bit of that aggression out that we talked about earlier. Goes for the cover and Kaylee kicks out again at 2. I don't know if they were completely chokes those last couple of times, but either way, Portia Perez has a 5 count to break them because they're tied up. Her and Kaylee Ray in the ropes and in the corner, and she's using those 5 counts to their fullest. Portia Perez here applying a lot of pressure to the neck. Kaylee Ray manages to twist, get out, up to her feet, off the ropes, underneath the clothesline, and Portia Perez hits her with a back elbow. After that little timeout that Portia Perez took, she's been dominating the match here. Neck breaker, and she gets another 2 count. She isn't too happy about it. Kaylee Ray ducks under a clothesline, ducks under another clothesline, comes off the ropes, hits Portia Perez with a spinning heel kick, stunning her. Both wrestlers on the mat. Kay Lee Ray with a succession of cover attempts here, coming up short with 2 counts every time. Kay Lee Ray goes into the corner after Portia Perez. Portia drops her on the turnbuckle. Rolls her up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Kay Lee Ray!
Portia Perez had set Kay Lee Ray up on that top rope, went up there, looked like she had something in mind. Kay Lee Ray hit her a few times, wound up that 3rd time, knocked her down. Portia hit the mat hard. Quickly, Kay Lee Ray does the senton bomb off the top rope. It's 1, 2, 3. Kay Lee Ray with the win. In the end, Portia Perez got rid of maybe a little bit of that aggression. She knows she lost fair and square. Maybe underestimated Kay Lee Ray a little bit. Sure, there'll be a rematch down the road. There's a handshake, hands raised, good sportsmanship, and an excellent match. Looks like Kay Lee Ray's gonna celebrate here for the fans, and that's all. That is Carmel Jacob came out, looks like to spoil Kay Lee Ray's celebrations. And Portia Perez comes back out here to make a save. She will be facing Carmel tomorrow night, so it sets it up beautifully.
On the wrong foot with everyone here in Scotland. But I can tell a class act when I see one. And I can also tell a dirty witch when I see one. Carmel, you can take all the cheap shots you want, but tomorrow night in Aloha, you have to step in the ring with me.
Kay Lee Ray, the winner tonight over Portia Perez. Independent Women's Internet Wrestling has presented this match in cooperation with Premier British Wrestling in Scotland. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just before your main event this evening, it is now time to draw the raffle. Everyone can have the tickets at the ready, please.